Confidence is the present tense of hope. It is not the path which is the difficulty. Rather, it is the difficulty which is the path. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought, which they seldom use. Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. People understand me so poorly that they don't even understand my complaint about them not understanding me. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you'll never have. What if everything in the world were a misunderstanding? What if laughter were really tears? Do it or don't do it. You will regret both. Knowledge is a wealth that cannot be stolen. Once you label me, you negate me. To dare, to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true. The other is to refuse to believe what is true. The tyrant dies and his rule is over. The martyr dies and his rule begins. It is better to try something and fail than to try nothing and succeed. The result may be the same, but you won't be. We always grow more through defeats than victories. Face the facts of being what you are, for that is what changes what you are. Many of us pursue pleasure with such breathless haste that we hurry past it. It is so hard to believe because it is so hard to obey. The door to happiness opens outward. Take a chance, and you may lose. Take not a chance, and you have lost already. Boredom is the root of all evil, the despairing refusal to be oneself. It is impossible to exist without passion. For without risk there is no faith, and the greater the risk, the greater the faith. Man always hopes for what he should remember, and forever remembers what he should hope for. The self-assured believer is a greater sinner in the eyes of God than the troubled disbeliever. Leap of faith, yes, but only after reflection. The thing that cowardice fears most is decision. The unhappy person is never present to themselves because they always live in the past or the future. Wherever there is a crowd, there is untruth. Why bother remembering a past that cannot be made into a present? The question is not to be or not to be. It is what we should be until we are not. The truth is a trap. You cannot get it without it getting you. You cannot get the truth by capturing it, only by its capturing you. On the secretly blushing cheek is reflected the glow of the heart. Our life always expresses the result of our dominant thoughts. Happiness is the greatest hiding place for despair. It is very important in life to know when your cue comes. My sorrow is my castle.